I'm Isis Romero, and this is the news in San Antonio. 3 former San Antonio police officers charged in the shooting death of Melissa Perez were found not guilty on all counts. Perez was shot and killed during a mental health call at her South Side apartment. Authorities say Perez charged at the officers with a hammer, forcing them to shoot. Alfred Flores and Elizar Alejandro were charged with murder. Nathaniel Villalobos, who faced a couple counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. All 3 were found not guilty on all charges. The jury took less than 2 hours to deliberate before delivering the verdict. We have new information on a staffer for Congressman Tony Gonzalez who died in September. The Bexar County Medical Examiner's Office has now ruled the cause of death for Regina Santos Aviles as self-immolation, which is defined as the act of setting oneself on fire. Uvalde police say the 35-year-old was alone in her backyard on September 14th when she caught fire. According to a UVFD report obtained by the Uvalde Leader News, Santos Aviles doused herself in gasoline. She later died. According to LinkedIn, she had worked for Gonzalez since 2021. For 7 long years, one San Antonio family has been waiting and hoping for justice. Their son, 25-year-old Alan Thompson, was killed back in 2018, and now there's a new push to find his killer. Simone Simpson has the latest.
Crime Stoppers and the Thompson family have put up a $100,000 reward for any information that leads to an arrest. Alan's mother, Teresa, knows the money won't bring her son back, but hopes that it will protect someone else from experiencing this nightmare.
My heart will always be broke, and when you've lost someone like that, your whole family's different.
Speaking through tears, Teresa remembers what her son Alan was like, known for his loving embraces.
Like a big bear hug. Alan started the family 4. That's what he would say, and we always gave group hugs when one of us was going somewhere or out of town. So we still carry that on. Now we're just 3, but we still remember him every time.
His life was cut short the morning of November 9th of 2018. The 25-year-old was driving a friend home around 2:30 when he was shot and killed. According to police, while Thompson was driving near Stonegate Drive, someone fired at his vehicle, but to this day, no one knows why he was shot.
Unless you've lost a child to violence like that, you don't really understand it, but it's something you learn to live with.
Investigators say a fight went down at a gentleman's club earlier in the evening.
Unfortunately, it was where he shouldn't have been, and he took the wrong guy home. From what we find out, we don't even think my son knew about the altercation.
Teresa says a maroon Escalade was spotted in the area at the time of the shooting, but no other clues have led to an arrest.
I did a billboard for a while. I've mailed out postcards, anything that I can possibly think of.
With a $100,000 reward, she's hoping someone soon will come forward with information.
Do the right thing. My son didn't deserve it. My son didn't even know these people. I'm positive of that.
Simone Simpson, KENS 5.
A new era for a summer camp in Hunt is beginning after the camp lost its beloved director to the 4th of July floods. Camp Heart of the Hills announced they're getting new ownership and a new location. Rania Kaur has what the owners want you to know about the new transition.
Camp Heart of the Hills was not in session when the flood happened back in July, but there was staff on site. The only person who died was the director of the camp, Jane Ragsdale. In a letter penned by her daughter, Kathy, regarding the transition, she talked about how her mother would be smiling about the new ownership. The new owners are Elizabeth and John Hay, who are parents of campers that have gone to both Heart of the Hills and Camp Stewart. The camp was severely damaged as a result of the floods. The camp is still located in Hunt, now being moved in between Camp Stewart and Camp Waldemar in Hunt along the North Fork of the Guadalupe River. In the letter the daughter of Jane Ragsdale, Kathy, sent regarding the transition, she outlined how John Hay was one of the first people on the campsite to help clean debris and even offered up one of his properties as a place for the camp to relocate. Here's what the new owners, Elizabeth and John Hay, had to say about taking over the beloved camp. Heart of the Hills has always been more than a camp. It's a community, a family, and a lifelong bond. Together, we will carry forward Heart's traditions, form new ones, and create memories for the generations of campers to come. Registration for summer 2026 campers has already begun. The first term starts May 31st. In studio, Rania Kaur, KENS 5.
The government shutdown continues to impact travelers trying to return to the Alamo City. Last week, officials at the San Antonio International Airport said the shutdown was having a minimal effect on local travel. However, connecting flights through larger hubs are still experiencing delays and cancellations. Earl Stoudemire has the latest.
Travelers at the San Antonio International Airport are keeping their fingers crossed looking at this board behind me. We've seen canceled and delayed flights, and travelers just want to get to their destination.
I've spent some nights in the airports, so it gets tough. You get a little bit of pressure on you.
Chelsea Johnson and her friend Carly are heading back home to West Palm Beach, Florida. They have a layover in Atlanta, and their first flight at 11 is delayed by an hour.
I'm choosing to travel, so I'm gonna take that on and be excited to get where I'm going when I get there.
San Antonio flights to Houston, Chicago, Atlanta, and Minneapolis were also canceled this morning. Johnson, staying home with the changes, has one piece of advice.
Plan to get anywhere that you're going early, even a day early if you have that time, because some flights are being delayed that much. And so if you can plan to be a little bit flexible, not to get there right before you're needed, because that's when I think the stress really piles on.
If your flight is canceled, airlines say to talk with the gate agent to get booked on the next flight. Once that's done, go to the next gate and make sure you're on the list. If you're on standby, airline workers say to be patient and wait until the flight is fully boarded. Gate agents say there's a chance people don't show up for their flight, and that could be your seat where you need to go. To stay updated on your flight, download the airline carrier app you're traveling with on your phone. At the San Antonio International Airport, Earl Stoudemire, KENS 5.
And that's the news in San Antonio.